Hello everyone, today is September 21st. The next Champions meeting, which is Cancer Cup, is expected to happen around October 12th, so this is about 3 weeks away. And I'm sure that just like me, you have seen all the different guys coming up saying do this to win the next Champions meeting, just like we have seen in the previous two Champions meetings for Taurus Cup and Gemini Cup. But I'm sure that just like everyone else, you have experienced the difference between what you are being told and what actually happens. The reason for this is because there's so much RNG in this game that even if you are told which skills to aim for, you still have to figure out how to fit in more races, more training, and more skill hunting in order to get everything that they suggest. So the very high stats that they recommend might be impossible for most people to get. And for that reason, I am taking a brand new free-to-play account, playing on that account until Champions meeting Cancer Cup happens, and I'm going to aim to get it to Group A finals. These are my stipulations. I'm gonna have about a 3-week duration for this. I'll still be doing some runs during Champions meeting, so that's going to be giving me a few more days. I've also already re-rolled the account because competing with people that have 2 or 3 months on an account is going to be really hard on a brand new account. But this is just to showcase how much better Umas you can get if you have better decision making in each given turn, when to rest, when to race, and so on. So I'm going to try to stream every single run and also upload the VOD on my channel. And if anyone else wants to try the same challenge, they can go ahead and do so, because this is a perfect way to showcase that the guides work. Because this way you're not going to be having high limit break cards, you're not going to be having max limit break cards, you're not going to be having high potentials on your Umas, and so on. So you really have to start to make big decisions, where to spend time, where to spend resources, and so on. I am also not going to be having access to the first event card, the special week speed card that has been suggested a lot for people to use. I'm also not going to be having the weight measurator from the second event. So this is going to be the account that I use. Just to show, I'm going right here. I only have one career completed, that is the tutorial one. I don't have any trophies from any race. I also haven't completed any single other run, and the total funds is 752, which is how much you get from the from the tutorial. I have done all my polls because I've already rolled a few times. I have 10 Umas available. I managed to get Hishi Amazon. I also haven't used any of the 3-star tickets because I have to do all the newbie missions in order to get that, so I'll be getting that in a few days. And at the same time, these are the cards that I have. I have several SSR cards, which is decent, but I'm not going to be having any limit breaks. The only limit break that I have on my SSRs is Bamboo Memory with a single copy. And this is a selection of SR cards, which is pretty good for a brand new account. I also have several copies of some SR cards, which I will limit break later. But this is the account that I'm going to be using for 3 weeks to try to get to Champions meeting Group A finals. So let's see how far I can go on a brand new account for 3 weeks. And this will actually showcase how far a new player can perform if they follow guides and have more information available, like from the Google Doc reference document, but actually applying it is the hardest thing of them all. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you can watch along on this challenge, and let's see how far we can go.